Everybody, here I am. There's Jeremiah, and here you are. Welcome in, everyone. It will be a slightly shorter than usual stream. Or maybe it'll be the average amount of time because I didn't start on time, but I'm a heck of a lot closer to it than I usually get. But also, I have to go to bed at a reasonable hour because I have to be up not super early. Having worked a job where I had to be awake at like 5:30 in the morning, I do not have to be awake super early tomorrow. However, I have to be awake a lot earlier than I usually do for tomorrow because I have a first aid course to take. So close, Tollpanzer. So close. Ghetto got you this time. Oh, finger on the button. Pain. All right, there we go. Oh, encoding overloaded. Really now? Adjust brightness. so that both images are easy to see. Alright. UI scale. Let's play. What am I doing? Here we go. Oh, this game has multiplayer. Also, this is giant. Quite large. There we go. Yeah, sometimes a game will be small, and then I have to reset it. So, I know not too much about this game, other than a very similar loop of activity to what is just showing on the back of the main menu. But I like the idea of it. Seems like it'll be a fun time. I find that with automation games, I often struggle with, well, now we're more efficient. Why am I still playing? A character editor, you say? The village name is, of course, going to be Dorrit. Green eyes. Wait a minute. I can do magenta, so I am. Okay. Locked hairdos. I think I will... There are quite a lot... Fun. Quite a lot of options that I don't have yet. Mushroom cloak. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Yeah. Yeah. Lower the saturation on that. Higher brightness, lower saturation. There we go. Okay, and we don't have to have the hood decorations. Yeah, mushroom. Have to lark it, but you'll probably rewatch the VOD. Very good, very good. Ah, there's other staves to unlock. Rhombus, rainbow. Flute, a toot 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 toot. Mustache. Septum piercing, eyebrow piercing, bridge piercing, eye patch, sideburns, chin strap, full beard, a beak! I figure this is supposed to be an androgynous model, but I was really stuck seeing it as femme. No facial accessory for now. Alright, we got the spots, we got... Oh, shoes. Long socks. Puffy shorts, tights. Shorts, long pants, pleated skirt, long skirt. That's a pretty decent selection. There. The mushroom cosplay is becoming complete. I've only just noticed that my colors are probably affecting these little dudes. this and lower the brightness. There we go. Those are some honkin' eyebrows. Cool. Well, thank you for the lurk. How are y'all doing today? I am busy. You know what? I might need to swap. Are we still overloaded? We're not. It is a calm and quiet day, and you are relaxing on your bench. All of your daily tasks are done, and the warm sun gently lulls you to a midday nap. You dream of an adventure, of a more exciting life than the one you have right now in the frontier village, when suddenly a loud crash comes down from the field and wakes you up. Something has annihilated this shed. It's clear that there is no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area. As you clean the debris and shards of wood, you find a gleaming metal object in the middle of the mess. This must have been the thing that crashed into and destroyed your shed. Unsure of what it is, you pick up the strange metal object. It's warm to the touch. One person comes to mind as someone who can help figure out what this is: the Divine Researcher. Character moves faster on paths. Settings. Display and graphics. Oh yes, we're on epic quality. Let's adjust that. We don't have to go down to low. Let's go with medium. How about medium? Did that actually change anything? I see. Let's just limit it to 60. Yeah, that feels a little better. You need my help with a weird thing? I love weird things. Let me see. Oh, what if we poke it right? The strange piece of metal you picked up from your broken shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff, and suddenly a wealth of information enters your mind. Dazed, you look at the ancient tablet near the researcher and realize you can understand the ancient writings. The ancient tablet seems particularly wrecked, but you can definitely read some of the text. Something about magic? Devastation? A spark? Something about hope. As you relay everything to the researcher, the feeling of hope you read about warmly wraps itself around your chest. You can understand it? Well, this is incredible. Amazing news. Oh, you must look at the village monument for me. All right. Go without me. I'll just slow you down. You come back and tell me what you find. You hear? Zoom. Going fast because I'm on paths. All right. What does the monument have to say? The village monument looms above you, quietly and with the weight of its years behind it. You extend your hand, and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly, the carvings on the stone begin to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger catches your eye. The monument is clearly more important than everyone had assumed. The words settle for a moment. Dangerous levels of corrupted ether detected. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to activate itself, but nothing happens. Etheric cleansing failed. Functions locked. Connection severed. Cleansing routine recommended. Danger to life critical. Cleanse. The monument opens up, revealing a large number of small slabs of stone. One appears in the middle with a single slot and a single button. You should tell the divine researcher about everything you found. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Did you look at the divine monument yet? Well, tell me what you've seen. Don't keep this old man waiting. You describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated to the divine researcher. The strange texts, the slot that could fit an ether shard, how it attempted to perform a cleansing pulse but failed. The divine researcher's ever-present smile falls as he tries to digest everything. I've just now noticed that this man is standing on a 4-foot-tall stack of books. We've had individuals explore north, past the woodlands, and even past the mountains. The ones that traveled furthest returned ill and talked about how the magic, the ether itself, felt strange. Some had used the word corrupted. It would explain a lot if the village monument could clean corrupted ether. It did seem odd that this place was so perfect for establishing a new village. Sounds like we should turn it on. If you need an ether shard, you'll have to head into the woodlands. This will be the first time in a long while that anyone who isn't a bona fide explorer has gone there, and it can be dangerous if you're not careful. Normally, you get an ether shard by hunting animals, but I know that neither of us is much of a hunter. Luckily, you can also find them in a spunny corpse. Oh, and while you're there, there's an ancient shrine just outside. It has this kooky little golden guy on top. You should check that out, too. All right, good luck. Have a great adventure, you hear? Hello. Ah, Mayor. Hello, my dear. Have you eaten? Have a cookie. That's all she had to say. A box to give things to the mayor. Hello, barrel man. Hey! Or woman, possibly. I'm not actually sure. It's got a kooky little golden guy. Rotate and zoom by dragging and scrolling the mouse wheel. Cool. An ancient stone ruin stands in front of you. It's clear now that it's less of a shrine and more of a machine. It glows lightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Test start. Attempting to create one. Stumpy spark. Connection not found. Test failed. To reconnect, unlock function. Machine range 0. So normally you would have to hunt things, but fortunately you can just find things that are already dead. Oh, that's probably my attack command. Too far away to gather this. What am I gathering? Wood. Stone. That's a big old tree, but it requires the logger building to harvest. The ancient waypoint stands in front of you. It glows lightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Waypoint inactive. Connection not found. To reconnect, unlock waypoint range 0. Hello, Spunny. They really look like giant bees. Right, time to access the village monument. Machine range 0 unlocks all workstation shrines at range 0. Yay! We've unlocked the Stumpy Spark Shrine. Hey, look at that. I can unlock things. I've unlocked fast travel to the monument. In the map, M. To fast travel. Alright. You've unlocked your first ancient waypoint. Need to be fueled before they can be used. Now, let's examine that shrine on the outside again. After I put these leaves in here. Let's unlock the quest overview and the monument overview. Quest overview O gives you an overview of how the quests are connected. Monument overview tells you what you need. Yeah, cool. I see. Out we go. Now. You touch the shrine and it slowly whirs to life. It seems to be running some kind of test and checking that everything still works. Suddenly, it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. He looks like a Pikmin, and therefore I love him. The shrine registers that the Stumpy Spark has been immediately activated as part of the tests. The Stumpy Spark stares at you, and it seems ready and eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done, with a puff of magic, the Stumpy Spark turns into a wooden disc that fits in your hand. With the Spark's deactivation successful, the shrine states that it is now fully operational and ready to be assigned Sparks. The strange metal in your staff changes, and slots that can fit the discs appear. You place the wooden disc into the slot, and the Stumpy Spark begins to follow you. A basic Spark. Efficiency 1, Defense 1, Offense 1, Capacity 1. Can't do a lot, tries hard. Good listener, says the quartermaster. Equip a spark in the active sparks bar. Change between holding and toggle. Okay. Yeet. Some objects are resistant to specific damage types. Call them back. Alright, so he's not very good at chopping down full-sized trees. So I need to find some pine saplings. These are full-on pine trees. Oh, that might do it. I can't cut down a pine sapling. 1 stone and 5 wood to make another little guy. So you can work on that. I am filled with joy. Yes. Yes, this is exactly the game for me. Oh, you're done already? What a guy. Okay, open that up. And... oh, that's an ether shard. Craft items manually by holding the craft button. Don't forget to collect your items when you're done. Okay, so I do have to hold this down. 3.8 per minute. Can I assign him to work on this? I can! Look at him, he's on a button, he's switching it back and forth. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. And that one's mine. So you go over there and you chop down that tree. I'm already partway... Oh, I see. They just leave if you get too far away. You break that. Oh, my boy. He has given himself a concussion on the big rock. Teamwork, my boy. Teamwork. Right. So it's not rocks that I need, it's ether shards. I don't think I need to manually craft this. Right, I haven't harvested anything. Ah, I love them. I love them dearly. They bring me joy. So now I have the quest to make a guy. So if I just let them chop down these trees, what will they do next? I think I saw... They did! They do pick things up! And then I'll take this one, and they'll get these. Ah! Joy. Pure joy. Okay, pick it up. Right-click to drop individuals. Perfect. Perfecto. Then they'll make this. Ah! Thank you. Complete quest, a divine researcher. Let's hope I don't need any more sparks. Though I do have enough little guys that they could probably take down a rabbit. Look at them, they're following me. This is great. This is wonderful. So they can harvest that while I talk to this guy. You've unlocked it. Fantastic! Did you check out the shrine? What changed there? You tell the divine researcher everything about the ancient shrine you've discovered, especially the rather strange creature that came out of it after you fixed it. So they're called sparks, you say? How unusual. Clearly I have some research to do. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe others in the village will have something to say about them. Maybe they'll spark some ideas. Ho, 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 ho. I've been looking through my research, and it seems that these sparks are entirely unique. You're the first person to discover such a thing. What, are you surprised that this old man can actually do some work? Divine technology is my specialty, I'll have you know, and I've been thinking. Maybe we can recreate these spark machines. The divine researcher grins, his eyes full of passion. He takes out several pages full of questions that he's prepared to ask you. Deliver us to... Ooh, 20 ether shards. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You spend what feels like forever answering a litany of questions about the Stumpy Spark Shrine. Its dimensions, its connections, how every little thing seems to work. By the end of it, the divine researcher seems satisfied. I see. So it uses the same etheric energies as other divine technology, and it certainly fits some older hypotheses, but replicating the actual process. Well, nothing to do but try. Clearly, the auto pickup needs a little work. There's more I can be doing to understand this.
What are those little creatures? Sparks, you say? And you can get her to do work for you? Tell me more.
You see his eyes twinkle in thought as you describe the ancient shrine and how the sparks work in one. He mutters something and nods to himself.
That's pretty ingenious. To think we've missed these sparks even though they were right under our noses. All right, let me have a few, will you? And give me some materials. I want to try making a logger that your little sparks can use.
All right. Rewards, logger. Deliver 10 logs, 5 stones, and 2 stumpies. All right, I've got some harvesting to do. Whee! Now the quartermaster has something to say. Hey, so these weird dolls of yours, they follow instructions, right? You think they can carry stuff too? Ooh. I invent roads if I can give him a pile.
Oh, these spark thingies you found are rather cute. I'm sure lots of people will come from far and wide to study them. Although our village is a little underdeveloped, we never had much of a reason to grow. But maybe we can do something so those who can help you study the sparks will come and stay. It's quite a lot, I know, but take as long as you need.
Okay, I've got my first round of quests.
Kill.
That was so much easier than I expected. That was so wildly much easier. They chopped that. Oh, I can just hit the collect button, and then I collect. Yay, now we're up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Choppity choppity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Little woody boys. Hippity hoppity. Ah, this sparks joy. The joy is sparked. Yes, joy. Hey, there's a monolith here to read. Everyone else has left. I'm the last one here who cares about trying to fix what we made. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need anyone else. This is my final research project. Saving the world. I'll need more hands, though. I'll use what we started on with the Spark project. They're not capable of much by themselves, but I'll make them at scale. Since they're made out of logs, I'll call them Stumpy Sparks. They're the first step in making it right. The first step in cleaning up this mess we started. Hippity hoppity. Right. I have to be careful not to get too close to what they're working on, or else they will just go back to me instead of actually doing any extra tasks. Alright. Grab that, grab this, grab that one. How about you? Grab that. Oh, he's still fighting. Yes, yes, there's much happening here. Hippity hoppity. So, drop off this and these. Thank you, fellas. I need, I think, some rocks. How far can I get? Approximately this far. Oh, they make the little attentive noises. Joy. Such joy, I say. Ah. Hard work. Hard at work. I'll grab these. Whoop. Hello, everybody. Everybody gets a task. Look at them harvest. Look at them go. Little fellas. Though, I am missing a C-stick move. I would love a C-stick move. That would be great. Boy, it really wants me to press K, huh? Unequipping sparks. Yep, okay. Spark harvesting. You can throw sparks. I see. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Wonder how many I can hold at a time. So, I don't figure that I'm gonna need all of this. Ooh, I've unlocked something. The in-game menu or the shed. Character editor. I've unlocked something, it says. What have I unlocked? A new brooch. A heart. I'll take it. I'll take it. I do love these guys. Undo all changes? No. Apply and exit. Log Pikmin. Yes. Yes, they are. This is wonderful. I love this dearly. What do we got? Bunch more logs. Actually, sorry, fellas. I'm gonna take everybody back. There we go. It's shift click. Shift click is what it wants. The logs have brought the logs. Now, let's remember what it was that this guy wanted from us. I'll just have to hit the quest log. So the woodsman wanted this one. Wooden logs, stones, and a couple of stumpy sparks. Two of those. Perfect. And 5 stones. Yes. Alright, complete that quest.
Of course. Since they're so small, they'll need a low table and it's done. One very important thing, you'll need beetlefant carapace to build the logger. The carapace stabilizes the ether in the giant trees, you see. You don't really need to know what that means. But let me tell you, I've personally tried harvesting these giant trees without an etheric stabilizer, and it took 2 whole months to regrow my mustache. You can find the beetlefant carapace from the beetlefant corpses that are around in the woodlands, but for now I'll give you what I have spare.
You've unlocked your first building.
I've been talking with a divine researcher, and maybe there's a way we can get these sparks to not just harvest wood, but actually craft something with it. I'll need a bit of materials, but I bet you can do it.
Yeesh. That's a lot of logs. Okay, so P for the quest log, Q for the quest log, L for the quest log. There we go. This is... Alright. Logs and timber. Deliver... Oh, just deliver 3 guys over here. I need a lot of logs. A whole bunch of logs. You need 3 of these guys. It works! They walk on the paths. They even pick up and drop off items to buildings that they pass. They only walk on the right side of the path for some reason. Here, let me show you how to make the dirt path. Okay. Okay. So G for path tool, B for harvester. I've already built one there. I see. All right, now here, connect that to there. All right, you can... Oh, I see, I see. That's why it allowed me to rotate things. Okay, so T, rotate, rotate. There we go. Now I'll build a dirt path and remove that path. Okay. Let's see, is this working? Is this doing what I asked it to? Ah, the lights turn green when they're having a task. Joy, I say. Sparks, joy. Sparks are not smart. They'll just run around the path and do their best. I do not have my spark equipped. Throw him. Oh, actually, we're pretty good. I'll call them both back. Open that up. And there we go. They get that, so I collect some wood. Boy, you sure do get up to 100 logs pretty quick when you got this giant axe thing. New fella. Okay. You'll be good there. What can I do? I can start gathering. More logs, because I need infinite logs. Right, picking up. As a nice side effect of having harvested all of this, I now have a good patch of dirt here for building on. Let's see if I can find a dead beetle flint to harvest. That might be handy. A boulder. Resistant to headbutts and swords. What's this? Something popping up on my radar. A bee. A big bee. Ooh. Multiple generator trees. I like that. I am reasonably certain at this point that I'm just being pointed back towards somebody in town. Alright, that should be enough running around. ENR tree. I'm not certain I get the joke. Y'all can work on that. Chop, chop, chop. Look at him go. Alright, I should... Yeah. I bet I can make this work. I bet I can. A stumpy spark, that's fine. I have plenty of those. Okay. Clearly, we need a little more resource supply here. Look at them go. It's a parade. It's a parade. They're having fun. They're having so much fun on their little parade. And now they've all got logs. It's a log parade. Oh, NR tree. The E ruined it like NRG. Yeah, I see. I genuinely thought you were making some... Well, no. I did not think you were making an NTR joke. However, that was the only way my brain could parse it. Okay. They're going ham. All right, little buddy. Let's go kill a bee. Log ham. Now, there's got to be a bee around here somewhere. On account of I was just over here somewhere, and I saw a bee. A bee! It got mad at my tree. But that's fine. No bee can fight a tree. Ha! You can't sting a log. Well, I mean, you can, but it just doesn't do anything. Hot diggity! We got a base here. Ooh, and something. A something? What is this? Oh, look at that. Dead spunny. Thank you. Yeah. I'll have to come back here. An ancient container. Oh, yowza. Don't mind if I do. Hey, that place could be handy. So I should have plenty of ether shards. I should have an ungodly amount of wood at this point. How are we for ether shards? Let's take half. Because I only need 20 for this task, and I have several of these fellas. Let's take one back. Doot. Got my 100 logs. If I don't have 100 logs in my inventory, I will eat my hat. Oh, look at them. Look at them on their little racetracks. Oh. Look at them go. I should perhaps go to the actual destination. Old man. Lumber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This. And an assistant. It's quite a lot, I know, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it very quickly. Or did you already get everything? I'm done, so there's no way of building this without the ancient bases. The piping is vital, and I can't quite replicate it, but I've also made it process agnostic. That means you can use it to make other types of sparks. What? I know there are more shrines out there. I bet you a warm dinner that there's more sparks, too. Oh, I always thought that these statues were minor deities, but to think that they were these creatures. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh, and 10 more of these guys. Why the books? It's because I'm outstanding on my research. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I see. Oh, right. I have fast travels. I can't go out there. Spent 2 hours up there just waiting for that pun. Build a logger. Connect the logger to the... Sure. Alright, gotta throw 3 more onto the pathway. Alternately. They've all still got their logs. Transport a bunch. Craft a bunch. Yeah, cool. So let's get over here. I don't have any ether shards, and I feel like they're going to be important.
Get him! Get that bee!
Here they come. I love it when they perform tasks. Alright. Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff to do here. In the meantime, I'm gonna build a spark workbench, a logger. Let's start with a spark workbench. I don't have quite enough wood for that. Okay, so we've got a bunch of these. Were there trees here? Yo, there's so many bases. Ooh. And ether pellets, too. I don't know what they do. Okay. So, unfortunately, there is not an infinite... Oh, there are infinite trees. They're just a little bit of a ways away. I see, I see. So let's get this spark workbench going. Put it up top here. Throw out another cascade. Yeah, and what am I going to do here? I'm going to fill this with enough guys to start processing. Then I'm going to build some pathways. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't even have to mash click. This is great. I love this. The best fellas. Just top tier fellas here. So can I teleport back to base? I think I can. Okay. I think that will be the best use of my time. It's just teleporting back. Even though there's nothing currently happening over here, it doesn't need to. Yeah, I can't assign them to fix that yet, which is just too bad. Pardon me. We got barrels and sheds. It is a she. She nods as you explain to her what happened when you created the production line, and her lips relax into a soft and satisfied smile. Nice! Here, I made some storage buildings for you and the Sparks. We got barrels and sheds. What do they do? Basic dirt path, barrel for you to store items in, and a large building for you to store items in. I'll need finished wood for that. Okay. Sounds good. I like it. I like it. Here's what we'll do. Since clearly there is more to be done here. Build. Barrels. Oh, there's... Well, that's fine, actually. If they do not get... If they do not drop it off there, they actually... Where's my unbuild button? I'll figure this out. T, that's the one. There we go. So now we build. We build our barrel. We rotate it so that it is on this side of the path. We have 2 barrels, and if they do not drop it off here at the crafter thing, they will drop it off elsewhere, which is to say, in a barrel. So I drop that there. Okay. Okay, can't do that right there. We have to make some concession for it actually being a road. There we are. Basic dirt road. Here we go. I'll grab that. And now, you, sir, will run in little circles forever. They will stockpile wood here. Everybody else will annihilate this tree. What is this? 60 fuel per minute. Okay, if I want this to run, I will have to provide an ongoing power source for it. Good to know. Oh, I can only have up to 10 at a time. Inventory's full. Oh, the inventory of that specific thing. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So I haven't found any beetle carapaces. That would be a useful thing to do. I also will need to get rid of some of these... Oh, hello. The ancient ruins glow lightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift. Unlock machine range 1. Got it. Ah! Oh, it's not a beetlefant, it's a beelefant. Zoop. Let's just do some war crimes. It's not war crimes. They don't have a government. Oh, poor fellas. Poor dumb goobers. It is going to be very hard to go to bed on time tonight. It is going to be very, very difficult. So, I think I'm going to need to head back. Too much whimsy. I know! Alright. What can I do? Looks like this place, actually, is going to be our much improved... Looks like this is a better place for a base. Slightly. I mean, what is there for me to do right now? I'm going to recover my investment from over here. I'm going to back off from what I was doing. There we go. Because this place is nice, but I don't think it's what I need. Especially since we've got the etheric distiller shrine up here, and it's surrounded by giant trees. Look at them go. Cracking rocks. Plowing the fields. They're putting in the effort. Quest log, that's what I can look at. I need wooden logs and sawn timber. Saw bench, that's what I want. That's what I need. So... it might be nice to get another wood production line set up before I get going. So, let's build a sawmill. Build a sawmill, please. I did it again. Build a sawmill. There we go. Now a dirt path. And now some barrels. Yeah. Open that. Now we've got these guys going. Alright, it's a conga line. I don't need quite that many of them here. Yes, this is running at maximum efficiency. And it's gonna be going wild, I tells you. It's gonna be going wild. I got that going so well and then forgot to fill it with ether shards. How many logs do we have? We're on to the second barrel. Yeah, this is a lot of logs. We have plenty of logs. Let's get on to the next thing so that we can start having more resources being automated. Oh, the joy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect timing. Let me show you my final design. So, much of the machinery is inside of the building. It simplifies the work so those sparks of yours don't have to do anything too complex. Oh, no offense, but they're not very smart. When I try to give a complex order to one, they just get confused. Of course, there's always more room for improvement, but try it out.
Okay, where am I going to put this in the arrangement here? Well, how much space does it take? I see. We shall put this up here. We're already losing some efficiency here. But such is life. They're going to get stuck here. There we go. What have I done? Okay. There, that seems to be working. Of course, now to make this work properly, it's going to take quite a few more. Let's load this sucker up. Alright, and build a couple barrels. Because I certainly wouldn't want to miss out on a tier 2 resource now, would I? You can run around there. Y'all can run around here, because I have room. Yeah. Though I am gonna get rid of that barrel. You know what? Scratch that. I'm gonna get rid of both of these barrels. And I'm gonna move them down here. This is for excess production. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The fellas are on the move. The fellas are on the move. Get the bee. Get the bee. You can get that bee. They can get this bee. Lots of bees to get. Yeah, this is great. Okay, I had pizza today, even though I know pizza dough does not get along with my stomach. And I am becoming very aware that the pizza dough is starting to not get along with my stomach. Oh, tomorrow's going to be exciting. Ha! Ah, hard at work. Inventory is full. Oh, look at that. It sure is. Well, what am I going to do now? I guess I'll go in and see what people need. Such as this big center thing. What does it need? Ah, let's upgrade that. Machine range 1. Ooh, crafty. Ether recycler at the village monument. You can now recycle items and turn them into ether residue. Spark rush, single group. I don't know what that does. Rush a single group of sparks in one direction. Oh, double tap R to rush everybody. So, I'll need a crafty spark if I want to get to the next step of that one. Alright. Okay. Yes, I'm coming up here because... what's this? Animating force for the sparks. The etheric distillation process. You touch the shrine and it slowly whirs into life. It seems to be running some kind of test and is checking that everything still works. There's a hiss of steam as the machine finishes a process. It seems to have refined an etheric pellet into ether shards. The shrine states that it is now fully functional and ready to be put to use. Well... until I have inputs for that coming in, I don't have much of a use for infrastructure over here. So this bee probably died, and then left all of its loot on the ground because I was too far away. Thanks, fellas. Ooh. Not bad. That's a solid exchange rate. So, I gotta find me... Ooh, hello. That could start to save some time pretty quick. Oh, the Carry Spark Shrine. I thought it said crafty. It did say crafty. I need another upgrade before I can get these guys. So, I need to find a Belafant and start fueling up this thing. If I can fuel that shrine, then I can have another teleporter. That's a mantis stag. It is resistant to my fellas. A blocked ancient container. Alright. Oh, looks like an arty spark shrine. I'll find this place. I swear I will. It's got to be around here somewhere. Such as right here, maybe. Is that... no, that is in fact the same Carry Spark shrine that I found earlier. Ooh, water. It's a lovely little lake. trees. Got another ancient container. There must be crafty sparks around here somewhere. Ooh, you look crafty. Actual arms that can work. Why are limbs so difficult to make? At least... Heck yeah. Heck yeah. My inventory is full. I need wooden panels to make this work. I see. But I did find the place. I did find the place. Well, I found it, but what else do I need? I've got a lot of wood. I've got not a huge amount of that. I don't know that I need 25 more of these guys. But I hate to leave capacity unused. So... I doubt that has a full state. Can I? I can't. I cannot pick that up. I think my best bet here, now that I've remembered that I also involve pathways. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to fast travel, I can just travel faster. Inventory is full. Open that. I'll just store some wood. You never know when you might need a large amount of wood. And now that we've come this far, now I can go over here and... yeah! Come down here. Unlock build presets. Convenient preset bars of your favorite buildings and tools. Head to the build menu and press the presets. Okay. Waypoint range. Fast travel to all ancient waypoints at range 1. Cool. Machine range 2. Workstation. Carry, Lomi, and Choppy. Hey, Choppy, you say. Copy tool for a Pingus tendon? My Pingus. Item to be recycled. Why don't you take a big schwack of leaves here? I don't know what that's doing. Alright. I am... providing a bunch of lumber. Here you go, lady. The mayor takes inventory of the items she's asked for with disbelief.
Amazing. I never imagined you could get so much so quickly. Thank you so much, my dear. We'll make sure to put all of this to good use. Everything is set up, but we just need that last bit of elbow grease to finish the project. Do you think your sparks can help us out there, too?
Finish the construction site at the marketplace. That's a strong maybe, depending on whether I can find it. Ah, here we go. Aha! Yippee! Oh, they're working on it. Look at them go!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Are those sparks of yours good at defending themselves, or, say, a trade caravan? We avoid disturbing wild animals, but sometimes they attack, and unfortunately there are the occasional bandits, but maybe they can help. You should start with something weak. Hunt some field spunnies for me. You can find a lot of them in the woodlands. Don't confuse them with the forest spunnies, all right? If you attack one of those, the whole nest will come after you. Have you talked to the merchant? All right. Deliver a bunch of timber and some panels. These sparks are silly. They keep walking the long way. They need instructing. Bunch of logs and timber. Crossings and splitters, you say? Ho 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 ho. I see. Oh, sorry about that. I was thinking, so you know how sparks can turn wooden logs into sawn timber?
I was thinking maybe we could get them to make something even more refined. Do you want to give me a hand?
Loggers and saw benches, and then deliver a bunch of sawn timber.
Great, let's expand a little to see how the logger and saw bench do.
Okay, I need so much. Though, I bet I can... Yeah, I can probably just tack this onto the end here. Build a saw bench. Then, little road. Pardon me. Yeah. Did I just drop that on the ground? I didn't. I'm fine. Okay, we are almost to the point of doing that. Delightful. And now, violence. What else? Where's the rest of them? Oh, good job, fellas. I didn't even think to ask for those two. Good violence, everybody. Keep it up. Now, gotta find just one or two more. Decent on supplies. Aha! Get got. There we go. That covers that quest. Now I need 80 timber and a bunch of logs, and so just... I need like 300 timber. Do I have enough? Oh, all I need is wood for this. So yeah, I definitely have enough. Build that. Cool. Alright, yeah, this should help. This should help a lot. Look at them go. Ah. There are inefficiencies here, but it's okay. Time is not super critical. So what can I do? I can go make another bunch of crafters. I don't actually have any crafters right now. Well, that's a Fields bunny. Get him. And I'm not using all of my sparks. Yeah, I like it. And look at that, I even got to keep the stuff that I threw on the ground earlier. Oh, I see. I craft, well, the panels, right. I can't make these. Also, I craft them out of the guys that I already have. I could arrange a transfer. I could set up that... Well, I probably don't want to have too many stumpies just gone directly into crafting, because there is going to be a limit of how much crafting potential I actually need. These guys are kind of default. So what else? I think this stuff respawns. What else do I need? What else do I want? What else can I find? I can talk to the merchant and get credit for killing stuff and potentially unlock the next tier of resources. If I can get panels, that would be great. So let's see what this guy needs. Yeah, deliver 80 timber. Do I have 80 timber? I have 80 timber. Let's get it going. Okay, I have effectively blocked that off. Might have to make some adjustments there. Got a bunch of these stumpies. Okay, yeah. Once I can get crafty production going, then that... just the first half a dozen will really boost what I've got going on everywhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all he needed. You describe your findings as the woodman appraises the sawn timber. He nods slowly, his mind connecting dots on the finer details of the spark-sized machines.
Yes, of course. This makes it a lot easier. You can just create multiple settings for everything. Think of it like a recipe, and you need to create a new setting in the saw bench. All you need to do is...
Alright, you've unlocked a new recipe for an existing workstation. Change with the recipe selector. Cool. Oh, right, you had a quest and then I just didn't even look at you. So tell me about your adventures. What have you been finding out from the monument? You start telling the divine researcher about the 2 new shrines mentioned in the machine range 1 by the village monument, especially the etheric distiller shrine.
Etheric distiller? That sounds incredible. We must try making one.
Craft ether shard times 40.
Make sure to feed it a lot, then you can tell me everything. It must be a modified ether clarification process. Maybe there's something we all missed entirely. I've been thinking about reproducing the waypoint technology, but I don't want to test it on humans quite yet. Nothing to worry about, just the standard precautions. But how about we start with items that are no longer needed?
After hearing about the new recycler, is that about something you can already do? Just hucking stuff into the recycler. 100 wooden logs, 40 ether shards, and some stone. What is this? It's a village pedestal with leaves on it. Sure. You there, I killed the rabbits. They did how much damage in one hit? Oh, that's much better than I had expected. They look so cute I thought they wouldn't be able to do much. Here, a little something for your time. A plushie. Okay, let's just skip the forest bunnies. Do you think your sparks can hunt a elephant? I've heard there's only the docile type in the woodlands near the village, so they shouldn't be too dangerous. You should take as many sparks as you can with you. I'm pretty sure the elephant will need more than just a few hits, and I've seen that trunk break bones. don't get yourself hurt, all right? Or the mayor's gonna give me an earful. Alright, I need a bunch of sawn timber, so I can just leave that running for a while. And what else? I could set up my teleport network. But before I do that, I need a source of fuel. I'm gonna head west until something tries to kill me. Probably doesn't matter which direction you go, as long as you just go in a straight line. Distance-based. Alright, we've got more stand point bases, more starts. Where am I gonna find more of these ether pellets? As it stands, it's a limited resource. I can only find them in crates. I think I'm gonna need to mine them or something. Now, I might be heading towards the wetlands, judging by how wet the ground is getting. And also, there's just water here. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Stack of 40. Another teleporter. But it is out of range. Ooh, what is this? This looks like a different biome. That is... That's mantis stags again. They want to eat me. Looks like we might find some forest spunnies. I was warned about these. However, I have... Oh, there we are. These things drop ether pellets. Where you... Nope. Nope. Bring it back, fellas. I think, actually, they may have been... Okay. I did want these ether things. But this is fine. What is this? It's a spunny burrow. And the spunny burrow is blunt resistant. So everybody and their concussions are going to come home with me. There must be a beelephant around here somewhere. Hello, forest spunnies. Okay, try going after the things that are not forehead-proof. Like everybody keeps saying, not the brightest bulbs. Not anything resembling the brightest bulbs. Not even close. There's one! It staggered them all. Doot! Get him. Get him. And drop these in behind him. Come on back, everybody. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. This thing is about to die. Got him. That took some doing. But we did get good loot. Hey, I needed one of those. A woolly snoot bug? That sounds... It's got the same cadence as something that's actually from Pikmin, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. So that's the Carry Spark Shrine. There's the distiller down there. I need to spend less time just running around out here in the wilderness. I need to build road networks so I can get to places and do stuff. But as it stands, it could also help to get this waypoint set up. Since I've got a carapace. Alright, there's the crafty over there. Here's the carry. I'm gonna set up... Yeah, I'm gonna set up... I started at the wrong end. Go get him, fellas. I can just jump into a lake, huh? Build a logger. Very good. Let's go. How do I get down here? I see. There is no ramp. Where am I going? Where is the... Here we go. I can come down here and then there. All right. That ought to do it. There we are. This is such a long road. It will need so many guys to get it running properly. Yeah, here we go. So they could all go running happily here. Look at them go. Little fellas. So I will equip these 10. Log in those 2. And even with a long path, I'm going to just assume that a group of 10 will be enough to get this place running. And keep it running. They forgot the logs, but they've got the spirit. Everything is still working. Aha! The carry spark. It's the disc. A worker spark that can carry more than one item at a time. You can fit a lot of soup in that bowl. Let's try that again. You can fit a lot of soup in that bowl. So this one needs crafty sparks. So I do need to get my upgrade production going. I do need to get it going as soon as possible. Grab that. Here they come. Delightful. I've got my ether, and I can go collecting my other ether. Well, it looks like we can cause a little bit of an overfill here. Let's give him a barrel. And an assistant. Where was I going? And what was I doing there? First off, let's get this place going. There, now I have a road. It takes literally seconds to get a good road built. So there's no excuse for me not to. Hot golly, I've got so much going on right now. Let's let's swap this one out for wooden panels. I see. I can make this work. I can make this work. Okay. How am I going to make this work? I'm going to build a sawmill. Yes, and we're going to go here. We're going to throw 2 of these guys in. We're going to switch it over to panels. We're going to build a road that connects the input path right here. We're going to throw some guys over. Ah, I see. That's fine, actually. That's fine. Knock these around. Roads. There we go. That's a direct route. Now, let's try that again. Barrel. Rotate the barrel. Spare lumber goes there. Barrel. Cool. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Valiant effort, but you have missed the road entirely. My inventory is very full. I will come down here. And load up ether shards. What else can I do? I think I'd better build myself a shed. Open it up. And what do I need? Put away the plushie. Put away the ether shards. What's my shopping list? Timber and panels, logs and timber, ether shards. Okay. Little bit of stone, stack of ether shards. Can I get 140 logs? I wasn't carrying logs. So, stone, stack of that. Open this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 140 logs. That should be enough for everybody. Let's go and complete a whole bunch of quests. Alright, what do we need here? 40 logs. Easy. And 40 timber. Easy. Alright, we've got more complicated paths now. I like it. She nods in approval and hands you several detailed blueprints ready to be used. Her lips curl into a satisfied and proud smile. They're very good at following instructions. Too good. With the crossing and the splitter, they sometimes block each other. Maybe they just need more instructions.
Huh?
I have some ideas. Item filter and a blocker. Alright. So if I build a couple signposts, that'll get me going. What do you need? You need panels, and I don't have those yet. Alright, so the etheric recycler. You can have that. Oh, heck yeah! Additional active sparks! Machine range 3. A carry spark, some quartz, and a choppy spark. Compact storage, a loamy spark. We'll just put it in the machine. Hey, merchant. I did it. Merchant stares at you in disbelief as you recount your efforts to take down the bee-elephant. Their eyes flicker left and right as they try to mentally connect things, and finally they look at you. I need to talk to the mayor about this. I don't think you or anyone else in this village understands what this means or how outsiders could interpret this. You've made something that can manufacture an army. The saving grace is that they're not particularly capable, but in the wrong hands, they're already capable enough. I'll have to take care of this. You go. I have a lot of letters to write. Cool, cool. What now? What next? You there? Craft ether shards. Complete. The divine researcher writes down what you've described as you've let the distiller run. Suddenly, an almost maniacal laugh erupts from him. It's so simple. It practically defies explanation. We won't even need those ancient bases. You can place this distiller anywhere. Try it out. Something this important requires peer review. Anyway, I interrupted you last time. Tell me all about that other shrine. A crafty spark shrine. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Didn't I tell you there were other sparks? I think you technically owe me a warm dinner, but I'll let you off for now. Deliver a big pile of stumpies and a crafty and 40 wooden panels. Here's a pedestal. I'm going to swap out this leaf for a plushy bee-elephant. Delightful creatures. What do you need? Well, he says hydrate. I'll hydrate. Didn't I have like a lot more of these? Oh, right. I don't have the panels, but I do have the timber. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's... I needed way more timber than that, but that's okay, that's fine. Oh, the army is getting bigger. The army is growing. What do we need here? We need somebody who can stock up... Oh, I mean beauty. Sure, totally. However... I know what to do. I will delete that path. And having deleted that path, now I will create a distiller. I need carapace. Yeah, I need planks and carapace. This is fine. I can work with this. Delightful, delightful, charming creatures. Let's put a shed out here. It is for my use. Cool. Collect all of that. Collect one of those. Yeah. Now I just need panels. Collect that. What is this? Oh, leaves. We got 29 panels, maybe 30 if we're feeling excitable. Okay, I need to get some crafty sparks going. That is the priority right now. And conveniently, I can do that in a straight shot from here. Let's go. Yeah. So, some of these guys are going to come home with concussions, but that's okay. And panels. I can only put in a stack of 20. Only a stack of 10. But it works. I will settle for just making a manual amount. Unlike... Oh, darn. I do need panels for the other thing. I need 20 of them, but I also need a beelephant. And I finally found one up, like, here. Oh, there's a choppy shrine up there. I think I can use those. I might need carriers to upgrade into choppies, but that's okay. Hey, this looks unlooted. I was, in fact, wrong. Okay. Glowing tree. Am I in the right place? I am in approximately the right place. Bunch of ether stuff. Nice. Choppy shrine. A choppy spark has been immediately activated as part of the test. Before anything can be done, it's a wooden disc. Good at offense. Deals cutting damage that can chop down large trees. Surprisingly good at cutting, considering it's made out of wood. Now it needs wooden blades. Let's get a road going out here. All right. How fine was that? Did it go all the way back? Yeah, that was pretty fine. Yeah, these paths are coming along quite nicely. I gotta get my upgrades going. I just gotta. These guys, I need crafty sparks to get these going, but I can't get that until I have my other spark production going. This path could be more efficient with more workers on it, but it does not need to be right now because it is a low priority area. It does not need resources spent to make it faster. Now, dirt path, continue on. That's good effort, fellas. That's not right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Current thing is panels. I've got 18 panels. I need more. 15 panels per minute. I could just add a good stock of timber here, and that would really help speed things up. Yeah. Crafty guys should go here first. Yes. Yes, I am confident in this decision. So I got 30. Now, head down here. Let's get another dirt path. I keep finding myself not actually taking the pathway home. And we can just fix that with additional pathways. Oh, I also have access to new things now. Oh, hold on. What's that? Crates? To store items in and take items out of. I see! Okay. I don't think I need any of those right now, but that's okay. So a splitter. On a junction, they will alternate between available exits. I like it. A crossing, they will... Well, it's a crossing. Okay, so the alternator... I could power both my waypoint and my other stuff. If this is... While I'm thinking... Get rid of this tree, please. Okay. Thank you. That was killing me. So, I want to get upgrades going, which means I need panels. Also, I need to secure my output of basic dudes, which means I should have another thing here. Yes, build. Ah, the alternate resource. I need the other thing from hunting. I need to hunt the thing. Let's go hunt. We shall cause harm. But it is in the name of industry. The making for the sake of making. This looks promising. Unless it's those grasshopper reapers again. Yep, that's a mantis stag. They're great. Super cool. Love them. Not what I need. An arty spark. A bucket. Grab that. Yeah, kind of getting the sense that I don't really need this thing. What is this? How am I to get up here? I feel like this place is a little bit murdery. There we go. All right. How dare, how dare. Well, we're taking casualties, but not as many as last time? I don't think. Dude. But we caught one. Very good. Very good, everybody. Fine work. Yeah. So we're going to get home and teleport down here. Because I feel like... Yeah, we can... 80 panels. That's so many panels, Mrs. Mayor. That's a great deal of panels. I need to build 2 signs. What does it cost to build a sign? I can't build in town. Heck. All these panels are not one solar. I know, I know. I'm a disappointment to the forest. Alright. Signpost. Leffa. What was I doing? I was building a thing. It's building an etheric distiller. Yeah, open that up. Send those two in. I only really needed one of those. Yeah. This works great. So they will keep this place producing little guys for ever and a day. But not 2 days. From here, I could collect a bunch of boards. And you know what I shall? Shall I? How did that get there? Anyways, I shall collect a bunch of boards. Yes. No. This. Yes. Yes, this. Let's build a crate. Stock it with these excess boards. Yeah. This is wonderful. This is working at a more optimal capacity. What do we got here? More of these. More of these. So I can partially automate this. I can get it going more than just what's in the machine. And I probably should. One here, build, crate. One here, one here. We're gonna put a large number of these guys and a large number of these. Huck, 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 huck. Well, he's chopping down a tree. We're good. We figured it out. Then if we're automating that, we should also build the thing that lets... Wow, crates are a lot more expensive than barrels. That is fine. Where are you going, sir? There, that got it. Okay. We have semi-automated production of crafters. Looking good. So now, we'll grab these guys back and replace them with crafters. Oh, look at that. They just push the buttons with their little hands. They're very good at crafting. Okay, what else is there? You know what? I'm just gonna upgrade this whole area. This is a crafting zone now. Everybody get crafty. How long has this wood been sitting here? So very long. Okay. Okay, I've forgotten my objective at this point. Get rid of you. Place you with a crafter, which increases production notably, but it could be better. Alright, if some of these things are stalled out, we're in no rush. Okay, what are my objectives? I need to build another sign. I need to get 80 wooden panels stocked up. Wooden log... Oh, right. Wooden logs, ether shards. I think I have all of these things in my... Yes. Yes, I do. Nope, no I don't. The wood. There's wood. We'll go to the other cabinet. And from the other cabinet, we'll just grab a full barrel of wood. So that'll get built up pretty darn quick. Yeah. That's fine. Now that I've got that and the stone and the big pile of wood. So that'll be enough for the ether dispatcher guy. Oh, look at that. It's upgraded. Oh, he's taking wood out of the box and then carrying it all the way around to put it back in the box. This needs timber and panels. I can bring those in. It'll be fine. This needs a crafter. Bunch of stumpy sparks. Hold on. Does it? No, it does not. No, I see. Recycle. No. Deliver wooden logs and ether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of here. 5. 10 of these and this stack. There.
Eureka! This has produced incredible results. The compressor is etherically connected to the monument, and it'll send items directly to it for recycling. Very convenient. It'll take a little more time to replicate the ancient waypoint fully, but this is a great start.
All right. So that means we can push things to recycle excess. Build another... Oh, right, I didn't build the other sign. Okay. Wow, that's dirt cheap. Okay. I think we're just gonna scratch that place. Put a compressor here. There. All excess materials go here. Inventory is full. Drop a big schwack of stuff in here. Cool. What now? Got a lot of timbers. So we can load up our panels. Looking good. Let's make sure that this is running at capacity. That's the panel side, and it just emptied out. So 3 stumpies and 3 stacks of panels. Now, Crafty's in charge. Cool. Everything is crafting here. Let's get a sign going. Wood. So that is my next objective on that front. What else is there? I know the carrier. Where's the carrier? Over here. I just got to follow some paths. Actually, I have a teleporter. What is it going to take to get these carriers going? Just timbers and crafters, you say? Okay. Get some crafters crafting. And we'll get our automation going. Yeah. And we're actually going to use crates for all three of these, because I don't have any basic wood. Everybody's running around. Upgraded crafters. Upgraded logs. These take a fair bit of wood to get going. We're gonna have a lot of these guys. Looking good, everybody. Good. Yeah. So there's the Choppy Spark Shrine. There's the Arty over there. So, the only non-renewable resource in the whole system is the ether, and that comes from me hunting. But if I got enough choppy sparks, I could start hunting big things. That can go later. That is a non-priority task. Especially since this is going just fine right here. Open this. Swap you out for somebody a little bit faster. And I didn't actually pick up any of these carry sparks. This does have a worker, so we'll upgrade this. It's not a high priority. It's pretty consistently bottlenecked. But it's okay. Because now it's not taking up space in my pocket. Alright, I got these. Tasks. What tasks do I have? Deliver a crafty, a bunch of stumpies, and a bunch of panels. That's fine. I can work with that. Build signs, I can work with that. And then a bunch of panels and a bunch of timber. I just need a whole lot of panels, I guess. We're good on the wood supply. Let's see, let's get a recycler going. Am I bringing wood back? I'm not. We're doing pretty good at just chopping this place up. So what have I got? I've got enough of these. I can make things a little easier on them. We got another almost 80 panels. So if I can get 60 stumpy sparks, I can get the professor to give me a task. I should probably focus on getting this place running a little bit faster. There, extra capacity. Extra capacity. That'll keep this panel sawmill running smooth in the night like it does in the day. $15 crafters, we can work with that. And now, I would refill the crafter spawn, but I need all of these basic log fellas. I need them. $5 per minute. How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I totally tap myself out, then it'll work. I kind of don't want to do that. So I could wait 3 to 5 minutes and just hunt some stuff. Yeah, that could do. All right. I could put a splitter here so I could have a powered teleporter. I could put 2 splitters here. Let's mess around with that, shall we? Building presets. What does... Oh, it's hot bars. I thought it was prefabs. It is hot bars. Also, I need these things. The path add-on. Here, and then a basic path, which will go... here, and then another splitter, which will go... It has to go on the path itself. I see. Then another splitter here. Okay, there we go. I'm learning how this works. So, by my math, I have just directed 25% of all logs to... Nope, that didn't work. I'm gonna need a blocker. A directional blocker, maybe? The item filter will be very helpful. Use it, okay? Item filter. If placed on a path, sparks can only pass this sign if the item they are carrying matches the item on the sign. If they do not match, they will pass by instead. Can be activated and deactivated to block that path. I see. Are you going to offer me one-way paths now? Is your base tidy or is it spaghetti? Deliver a big pile of wooden panels. I see. Everybody needs wooden panels, and I don't have enough right now. Alright, 1 crafty spark. 60 stumpy sparks. And 40 wooden panels. There you go. Alright, what did it... Oh, look at that. I can just assign these guys to... Cool. I no longer have to go all the way to the shrine. Got it, got it. Well... I think I should probably call it a night. Despite how much fun I'm having. Automating and automating and automating. Using up 12 fuel per minute. Okay, I assumed that these things would be one way. They're not. So, I need to get rid of that. "50% of lumber is going this way." Is that going to interfere with this? It is, actually. I need to improve capacity before I can try anything like that. Back on the job, y'all. Let's see what I can do about getting some carriers going. I think I'd like to have some carriers around. I think that would be a great deal of fun. We got 10 carriers. Let's get another stack. You can always find purpose for transportation capacity. Transport is great. We love transport. That should be enough panels for everybody. Alright, I'm not entirely sure that we need... You know what? Let's find out. Carry Sparks. One more. So they can carry 2 instead of just 1. I think I would like to have these guys do all of my carrying, yes. Look at them. They're so good at their jobs. They might actually keep that logger below maximum capacity. Okay, now that I am done being good and stuck... Whee! Okay. Y'all go back on the path. Open that up. Crafties. Open that up. Crafties. And... a stumper. He can keep these things transported. Okay, I have exceeded the capacity of these woodcutters to cut wood. Yeah, these are all coming in full. So this ought to be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that's working and I'll leave it be. These guys are crafting and they're doing their best at it. They're doing their very best. It's not good enough, but what can you do? What else could be carried at Those were crafters. There we go. So I don't actually need crafters fighting for me. Let's just stick with our standard army of stumps. These guys are fine. They're not super necessary out here, but they're fine. Yep, this is great. I can find something to fight out here, and that'll be downright handy. Oh, yo, it's got a real-time clock in the upper corner there. That is very important for a game like this. Loam. Oh, look at that. The Loamy Spark has been activated. It turns into a disc. Alright, it can't fight. A one-use special spark that regrows local plants where it's thrown. Okay. I see. Well then. Found a new teleporter. I guess I will teleport back to town, because I probably have enough stuff. Actually, while I'm at it, waste management. What's this? Trash for my personal inventory. Sure, cool. There you go, Loamy Spark. An additional big slot. Up to 10 stacks of the same item. Cool. Where's that? I'll put that there. Cool, cool. I like that. I have never seen that game mechanic before. That is phenomenal. That is a great idea. Why have I never seen that before?
Oh.
What do we need? Sawn timber. We're so close. We're so very close on that one. We need 15 more timber. We will turn in the timber and then we will call it a night because I said I was going to go to bed 20 minutes ago. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you can just take things in and out of your area without having to... Oh, reverse the filter. Okay. Interesting. I could create shortcuts with that. Interesting. Deliver wooden panels. I don't have quite enough of those. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and get some. Incredible strategy, I know. Alright, grab these. Open up here. That ought to be enough. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we got it. We got these. And what do you need? Wooden panel. Yeah. We've unlocked flooring. You run faster on floor as if you're running on dirt.
Yeah.
Cool, it's basically decorative. Alright, and now... Oh, perfect. I had an exactly sized stack for what I needed. Okay. All right. A new construction site.
Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go.
Ah, delightful. Delightful fountains of joy they are. The craftsman has decorations. Oh, look at all of those. What is it's a pillow to put your plushies upon. Ah, and all of this recycler stuff. I like it. I like it. Miscellaneous. Oh, look at that. I can craft animal plushies. The tailor has giant bobbin hairpins. I can now access
Spark hats. What?
Okay. Cargo pants, moon pajamas, side cut, geometric hood pattern, ace flag, bi flag, trans flag, lesbian flag, intersex flag, sneaker shoes. Oh! 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 Hats. Top hats! Open hat equipper. Okay. I have to craft all of these manually? Man. Got your flag. That's... I should recognize that one. I feel like that's Pan, but... I didn't say Pan. Yeah, that's lesbian. That's bi. Ace, left, right. I didn't say Pan. They don't have Pan. Golden glasses. I actually like those more than I expected to. Cloth mask. Ha! Bushy hair. Hee hee. Hoo hoo. Ha ha. There we go. I'm getting these glasses. Character editor. Face accessories. Oh, I've unlocked a bunch of new brooches. The moon, the bow tie, I think the bow and the bow tie are named backwards. Golden glasses, here we go. Drive a train? Okay. Save game. Very good. This is wonderful, and I love it. Save and quit. Ye old double save. All right. That was delightful. That was a wonderful little thing. And I am probably going to be craving that by Thursday. So here's hoping this doesn't get too disruptive in my life, just knowing that this game exists. Where are we going to go tonight? Juniper. Oh, Prey Purge got a new model. Silver's playing Dungeon Bodega Simulator. We got to go see Juniper. I feel like, oh, hi, Lizard. Hi and bye, Lizard. once again, the tragedy of just right this moment. We've discovered a delightful, delightful, wonderful little game. It sparks so much joy, and it's wonderful. You get a whole bunch of little dudes, and you put them on little pathways, and they do tasks. They all perform tasks. It's like Satisfactory, but you are creating Pikmin that then follow you into fighting woolly elephants. It sparks incredible joy. So, thank you so much for coming out, everybody. I will see you next time. Next time is going to be Sunday. Sunday is going to be RTS Day, featuring all of the friends that I can drag into it because I like playing RTS games, and they are such a niche genre. Nobody else even knows they exist for the most part. And, there's a real chance that for a good chunk of it, I myself will be playing something in single player, which works out just fine because delightful best favorite cheap Juniper Ram has gifted me Tempest Rising for my birthday, and hot dang, I've been wanting to play that so very much. So I will see you then. Next Monday is not going to have a stream because I'll be doing birthday stuff in person. But Sunday will be extra long. So I will see you next time. And if I don't, I would much rather that be because you have someplace else to be. So until next time, take care of yourselves. And until next time, toodaloo.